everyone, this is Jelaila Star and welcome to my weekly updates. Today I want to talk about something I wrote several years ago, but the information is still as relevant today as it was back then. In fact, after reading it, I was like, wow, this is something I think could really be helpful right now. And that is the article titled, The Value of Being 3D, which is basically meaning third dimensional. The reason I wrote the article was because I was stepping back. I went through a healing crisis in 2001, and I was stepping back and reviewing the last 5 years since I had begun the ascension path and my mission, and looking at, what I had done in the process of ascending and fulfilling my mission, and the price that had been paid, and the lessons that I had learned. The goal was to be able to share that information to help other people who were, when you read all the comments, you realize there's a lot of people who were feeling the same way. They had kind of begun their mission in the 90s, and they were like, here we are in 2001, and boy, looking back, we've come a long way, but we have paid a price, and how to maybe in the future avoid having to pay such a high price. Because what we realized, and what I realized, was that at some point after you go out there on the spiritual path, the goal is to take what you have learned and then reintegrate into 3D and learn to live in two worlds at once, meaning learn to be in 3D and enjoy the good things it has to offer, but function with a higher consciousness. So what that means is that when things happen of a fearful nature, you don't get stuck in the fear. You're able to step back and understand the bigger picture and move through it. It's kind of what we call riding the waves of change. Well, now more than ever, we need to integrate and learn how to balance in 3D with a higher consciousness, because that is the key to getting through the years ahead and creating the reality that we want. Because you can't create it, as the article says, if you're outside of 3D, not wanting to be here. It stops. It becomes a pitfall. So I hope you enjoyed the article, and I think I'm going to start going back through the 100 articles or more that I've written over the years and pull out the ones that I think would be helpful to us right now. Because what I've discovered in the process of doing this is that a lot of the articles were written for today. I mean, the nibber ones always tend to do things 10 years in advance. So it's time to trot those out and share them with you again, and hopefully they'll be as beneficial to you as they were to me. So enjoy, and for those of you who are interested in attending the new one-day intensive, the next one is Seattle. It's going to be May 22nd, and our hostess is Chris Shellman, an amazing astrologer. She helped me pick the date. She's great at helping you pick dates for locations. Don't pick a date or don't choose a location without talking to her first. She's great. And you'll get her information for her on on the flyer for the workshop. And then there's others upcoming as well. You can check the website, check the homepage, and you'll see the calendar, because it's starting to grow. More and more people are stepping forward. And it's going to be an exciting year. All right, well, you take care, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.